Hi out there, it's me, Eloise, and today's video is brought to you by the letter O for October. And oh, what is she wearing? Since Halloween was yesterday, I thought it was only appropriate to don my Halloween costume for this year. You may be wondering what I am. I'm a celestial witch. This year my son asked to be a witch for Halloween, specifically a rainbow witch. As a crafty mom, I took matters into my own hands. I found some fabric that had black and rainbow stars on it, along with some cool tie-dye stuff, and created a fun, spacey, rainbowy, witchy costume. And I like to make family costumes. My husband and I were also kind of celestial witches. Husband was maybe more of a warlock vibe, but together, we three are the Cosmic Coven. Cute little dressy number. Woo! Anyway, okay. Today's video is a monthly wrap-up video about October and what was accomplished with my writing and publishing journey, as well as just give you some updates on those goals that I said I set for myself in Q4. Let's dive in. October was a pretty big month. I got my manuscript back from my editor. I made a bunch of the edits, and I am still working on some of those. So I am on now draft 4 of Maiden of Artemis, and this is going to be the final draft before proofreading. As I mentioned in my last video, about halfway through the month, I did have a bit of a self-doubt moment of, can I do this? Am I cut out for this? Am I making the right choice? Pulled out of that. I also received my finalized cover from my illustrator, and it is beautiful. I cannot begin to express to you how excited I am to share this cover with you, but you are going to have to wait. Unless you are a newsletter subscriber, in which case you are going to have to wait less time than everybody else. Newsletter subscribers are going to get to see the cover reveal 2 weeks before everybody else, at the end of November. So, what are you waiting for if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter already? Link down below. I spent a lot of October spiraling about how to market my book on social media because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do the TikToks, but that's what all the people do. Author adjacent and completely unexpected, I co-hosted my first live stream with Miss Emma Bennett. She was lovely. One of the highlights of October is becoming better acquainted with a lot of you here on AuthorTube. I've been more active in AuthorTubers live streams where, for those of you who aren't familiar, like my dad who thought it was kind of weird, like a virtual writing group where we get together and we chat for a little bit and then we're productive. Unfortunately, a lot of the live streams that I tune into is during my working hours, so while everybody is working on their books, I'm doing things like sales tax reconciliations and super lame accounting, things like that. But it's still really fun to get to know everybody. Goal-wise, I know I set some goals before to do those 80% habits, and then I would have to owe myself some money if I didn't, and I did terribly. I just gave up halfway through the month. We're gonna start anew today. As you watch this, I am making a second attempt at doing this 80% habit completion. I've been doing great on posting videos every Friday. I also set a goal of writing 50% of book 2 in Q4, and I already know that that's not going to happen because I need to get book 1 done. Lower your expectations, everybody. I know that my video said Confessions of a Mediocre Goal Achiever. I need y'all to lower those expectations even more, okay? I'm just proud of myself that I'm showing up right now. My 50-50 reading challenge is even going about as well as all of my other goals. I've only read 50 pages of 2 books in the month of October. The first, I wanted to DNF at page 24, but I held on until page 50 just to make sure. I was really sure about not reading that book anymore. And the second book I'm reading, I've made it to page 50, I'm enjoying it, and I'm going to finish reading it, which is great. It's one of 2 that I'm actually enjoying. Wow. You do have to keep in mind, I'm a slow reader to begin with. I don't have a lot of free time in general, and the free time I do have, I would rather spend writing than reading. In November, I'm going to make a point to read right before going to bed, to try and get off of my phone right before sleep to help myself wind down and go to sleep. With any luck, that means that I'm actually going to be reading more in November onward. We'll see. I've got some fun videos coming up in November, so if you want to know what the topics of those videos are before everybody else, you know what to do. Subscribe to that newsletter. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. You're one of my favorite people. How was your October? Let me know down below. That's all I have for you this week. Thanks for stopping by, and until next time, take care. Bye! Do you like writing? Yes, I like writing. Do you like mythology? Yes, I like mythology. Do you like my videos? Yes, I like your videos. Then what are you waiting for? Subscribe.